Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Hwyan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me into perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more...
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of Abundance. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some... But I've seen enough failures in my time.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yao Qing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No.
This old man's words. Oh,
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu. But the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's question. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Hwyan. But is it appropriate?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord? As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the... Oh, by the way... Yes, it's this case right here. There will be numerous contests and celebrations. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the...
You humor me, Elder Hwyan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial...
what's this box?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Juming. I've been wondering, who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it... Moreover, I hear that Yen Xing is an excellent swordmaster.
Thank you for your...
If you want to give me a sword, just...
You've got...
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli.
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such...
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested...
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. Not to be rude or anything.
Quiet down. We have other guests. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your... I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the War Dance.
Well, Elder Hwyan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of...
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in...
Oh, wait. Are you...
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well,
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
yeah, I did say that.
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN, but won't teach. Oh, plus, I heard that each sword master has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics.
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out.
Looks like March is curious.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
So Miss Yunli has already...
General, I have...
So you're admitting you're
Yang Qing. Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skill.
I see, General.
Now that Yang Qing has...
It's up to you.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yenqing, Yunli, and I will head out and purchase some sort.
You're too kind. Oh. General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about... I think we straight up...
Yeah, I brought you...
Because General Huayan wants us to stick. But from his point of view, we're no different since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log that was given to the Alliance. He probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claimed, and he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple...
Elder Huayan is... My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because in the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express...
Thank you, Reverend.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden. As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too?
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other.
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that... Well, I wouldn't...
Still stable, I suppose.
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again?
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the year, given my background...
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, as your friend, may I...
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the... Although the report from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded. Or how, as you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along... The Luofu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Luofu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge waterscape, which in turn disrupted the It is for these reasons, well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person.
I understand. I'm sorry. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae. Much unfortunately, for a long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes.
That's true. And that's why.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin Warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in
The nemesis of the Foxians, who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing skyfaring.
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. Given the situation on the Luofu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. That's why I was sent here. Well, not everything. There might be a silver.
Tell me.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. However, someone had already...
Our people?
No, neither.
Did I oversleep?
There you are.
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you?
Hey, why are you...
This is, the first time so... Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since...
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your...
Dan Heng, do you even have a... By the way...
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the...
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back?
Master Yunli, you're already here.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret?
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for them. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu-Ming swordmasters... Quickly. Over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you.
What's this?
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored...
You're awesome, Master!
See? See? How can you...
Actually,
Huh? You have a gift.
since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best.
Thank you, Master.
Bet you.
The real competition?
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are... So what do you think, Masters? Does this out...
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to...
wait.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements, so we can decide...
If you're ready, let's begin.
All
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then I apologize in advance.
Ready to shine.
close attention, Miss March. Lawfu swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movement.
Ignore him. Strength is everything. Yes, you! Right on time.
Like this? 10 of you.
Well done!
Bladed flight! Practice is up. Swords descend!
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Strike with heart!
Ready to shine.
Strike! Yes, you! Bladed flight!
Severing mountains! I get it! What a true heart and focused mind. Here I come! What I can really Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
What are you made of?
Slap!
Right on time.
Descend to earth! I didn't.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry.
Given the situation, her footwork.
Seriously. Do you...
I could ask you the same thing. Duels?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough...
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses.
You're
Dearest, you...
Hey, it's only my first lesson.
But it does matter.
Aww. Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou. As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice. One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. Both masters are super strict. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills, thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some. Looking forward to your.
Well...
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating.
Get real. You've
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate...
Decades?
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such...
Are you sure it...
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to you.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades...
Oh, let me see. Which sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of...
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how...
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out.
Why are you two arguing again?
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason... Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the...
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here...
If you know nothing about martial art...
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendency, for example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried. Cloud...
Aren't you a healer?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou...
So...
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good... Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality...
Why is this guy suddenly...
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine?
No?
This is called Tumbledum.
Is it?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making this thing can save lives or take them.
That may be so, but...
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just...
Seems like you get real excited when talking.
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down in the throes of combat where life and death hinge on a singular moment. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth. Be it...
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu.
Well.
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to... And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in the war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances for...
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, hearing you speak so highly...
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go. I'll give...
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of...
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's not.
Do you see that airship in the distance?
It doesn't look all that impressive from...
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't... Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there since I was a kid. I've been training in swordplay, and I understand that I'm not like a... Even in the thick of battle each day, I could... But then, after that, I had to pick up the pieces, and I often ask myself, while the general could teach, but after talking with... As a member of the Cloud Knights, and the general's apprentice, but when I wield my sword, it feels like... That's why...
Oh, Yanqing.
Age doesn't really matter.
I get it.
It's not polite to ask a girl her age. No...
I'm not asking your age.
You don't talk like a cook.
Need I...
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does.
Sounds like that mind of yours.
I bet you... My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming since I was a kid. It's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hand. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them.
Hey, what do you mean?
I see. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've seen.
What?
Oh, judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you well, we've...
What? You're leaving all...
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by... By the way, Yanqing, is it no...
Actually, this is a restricted area.
I understand.
Seriously?
Now that we're done with our tour,
Why don't we take it?
what? You want to secretly...
For some reason, seeing the sky. All right.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang! This is not a beast ship. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And I'm doing my best, all right? When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. What?
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer, Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break...
Sorry. I'll take the little one.
Big sis! Let's go!
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good.
Could you repeat what you...
What did I say?
Big sis?
Come on. Can't you read the room?
Yeah, and that pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place.
I knew that from the big...
That Cloud Knight didn't
What? Is he famous on the Lawfu or something? Not even the Cloud...
You have...
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and I have a feeling that if we follow my lead and be...
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
We should have just killed those lowly. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place.
Cut the theatrics, Gulak. Even the slightest slip.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparation. Weapons, supplies. We've...
So, are they...
I have no clue, but they seem...
So...
Just hang in.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule.
Is it just me? I keep smelling.
Don't be so paranoid.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs. They keep talking about their plans, But where
They're definitely up to something bad.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity. Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get Shuhard. I'm
Really? Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
I knew something looks like those brats were.
Why are they coming?
Don't be so Shuhard.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms.
Never mind who they are.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have... Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for... Lord Moktok is ready. The
What did he just say? Beast?
Who's... It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Forces need a shine.
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
Here you go, Master!
Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves! Step up, let's see ya.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
How is this possible? How did these...
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits
Wait,
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate?
it's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter... They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud... Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some... Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when... If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion...
Even worse. If you find one cockroach...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine...